Over the past few weeks, American shares were sold off when developments favoured Donald Trump, like when Hillary Clinton got pneumonia and after last week's FBI investigation. But the market rose when developments favoured Clinton, like the televised debates and Trump's infamous 2005 tape leak. It may be clear what the market thinks, but what will the outcome mean for Australia?
China's economic might is casting a shadow over the dominance once held by the US.
Donald Trump is representing the anti-globalisation forces.
The way the next leader manages its relationship with China will be critical. Trump proposes protectionist policies like a 45% tariff on Chinese goods. Clinton largely supports free trade as long as America isn't harmed. Both have turned their backs on the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
The implications would be, though, how does the government here respond if there is this withdrawal of the US from the Asia-Pacific region, both economically and politically?
It's a delicate balancing act. China is Australia's biggest export market, but the US is Australia's biggest foreign investor.
We'll get caught up in the crossfire, so to speak. That's why you've seen global share markets come down, worries about a global trade war.
The unpredictability following a Trump win would trigger what's called a risk-off event.
This is the uncertainty. There's a lot of conflicting policy ideas.
Sending the US dollar higher and the Australian lower as investors seek safe haven assets.
We've already come off Australian share market about 4% or so over the last 4.5% over the last couple of weeks. We might come down another 4 or 5%.
A win for Clinton would support the status quo.
It's business as usual.
I think we're going to see a huge relief rally.
Like Brexit, there's likely to be a knee-jerk reaction following the US election result, but the implications would be longer lasting.
Brexit was about the UK. The UK is only 2.5% of the world economy. This is about the US. It's the world's biggest economy.
Trump wants to dramatically reduce the US corporate tax rate from 35% to 15%, below Australia's 30% rate. It's also likely to be reviewed if the Democrats win.
And the danger is that Australian companies will say, well, we're not going to incorporate in Australia. We're going to switch to the US and incorporate over there.
That could mean job losses locally.
And investors remain cautious today with the broader market closing lower. NAB was the worst of the bank's resource stocks fell. Flight Centre tumbled on a profit warning. The Aussie rose as retail sales hit a 15-month high. That is the day in finance.